Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode and another stream on Monster Hunter Wilds. And hello Jayden, I don't know if you're still here, but I hope that the travel in the plane goes well. And thank you for dropping and saying hello. Let me start my game in online single player, of course, since I'm playing alone today. Yeah, so you can see I'm not wearing the same armor as last time, which tells you that during the 2 days of the weekend I actually did a little bit of stuff, which I'll show you more of
Fabius. It seems he has something for us.
As we get in.
He's asked us to meet him in Suja. Let's go and hear what he has to say.
Yeah, so to continue the story, we have to go meet the professor in Suja. Yeah. So, what's new? That is new. You can see I went back to the Irabami armor, but it's the I rank version because I love having that window, that evade window, and not being hit. I made it white as the base color, like pure white, which looks awesome. Alright, that starts well. Well, okay, sorry for that, guys. I know that you didn't hear me at all for a while, which is actually normal. my father just barged into my room with a phone saying that my brother wanted to talk to me. So I tried to quickly deal with that, so that I could get back to you. YouTube, if I did not forget, I cut that awkward silence and you add like a few seconds of it. If I didn't forget, otherwise it lasted maybe a few minutes. Yeah, because we're planning to go at a local restaurant in a few, like in 2 weeks more or less, with his girlfriend and all of that, and something happened, his girlfriend won't be free on that weekend, so we have to move it to another date. And since my family doesn't quite know about my streaming schedule, that might happen. What was I saying? I kind of lost... Oh yeah, I was talking about the outfit. So, yeah, I made it pure white because that looks awesome. And the second color, which is like the color of the belt and the inside of the collar and like the wristbands and little details like that, I made it like a dark faded blue, which looks really good, I feel. I don't know, I really like this look. This armor might be my favorite armor in the game so far. I have not seen all of the monsters yet, I assume. But yeah, I really like it. Both for the fact that it is giving you max evade window, which I like, but also the fact that, well, the aesthetic of it, I like it a lot. I also am wearing the Shatacabra charge blade, which does a lot of damage and gives me a bit of defense, so it's a good all-rounder for pretty much anything. The other stuff that I did between the streams, I went around and I fought a whole bunch of stuff. Like all of the different monsters that were free.
I heard from the others.
That I was able to, because some of the monsters, actually the apex predators, the Raydao, the Utuduna, the New Udra, and the Jindad, I am not able to fight them. It says that I do not have a high enough rank to start a quest, so I decided to not mess with those. But let me show you real quick in the optional quests. So yeah, I fought again Shatacabra, Kemetris, Balahara, Lalabarina, Kongalala. I fought a bunch of Rathians, which is a monster that you should know it if you know Monster Hunter a little bit. And also I fought one with Matt the other day, so you saw it already. I fought some Rompopolos. I fought Irabami, of course, for the armor, Nursilla, Doshaguma, and Rathalos, King of the Sky. I also fought the Ajarakan, and some new monsters, which you have not seen yet. I don't know if I'll fight all of them on stream. I'll start by progressing the story, and I'll see how much time I'll have after that, and what I want to do with my time. But I might try to show you at least each monster once, right? These monsters include the Blangonga, which is similar to the Kongalala. It's a big monkey. It doesn't fart, at least, and it's a ice elemental thing. Kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm very weak or easy to bash around. It might be that the weapon I have is good against it, I don't know. Maybe the patterns are way too similar to the Kongalala to the point that I can just read them easily. I don't know what it is exactly, but I found it relatively easy. I also fought the Gravios, not Bazarios as I thought it was at first. The Gravios, big rocky monster, very resistant to anything that cuts, which is pretty much all of the weapons I play. Not fun to fight for me, but I did. Fought it a bunch to make some weapons. You can see that for the weapons I am currently working on, I do have to fight it again. Not looking forward to that. If I do it with people, at least, it would be a little bit better, but oh well. And you may remember that a side quest that was given to me was asking us to fight Gypseros. Gypseros? Not sure how you pronounce it. But it was asking me to fight one specifically in the Windward Plains. So, I said, what if I fight it somewhere else? Since it appears on every single map, right? I did, and it didn't count for the quest, so I still have to do that quest, but I kind of wish I didn't fight it. Something surprising happens when you fight, well, surprising if it's the first time, obviously if you know, you know. But when it is the first time you fight one, it can be very surprising, and I was very confused, and I wish that happened on stream. It didn't. So when I do go fight it in not too long, because I'll start by the side, like finishing the side quests, and then I'll continue the story. So when I'll go and fight it, I will kind of try to recreate what I lived at that moment, and then I'll tell you, yeah, that was the thing, by the way. It will probably be obvious, but I'll still try anyway. I also, in the event quest, fought the Kutku a bunch of times to get some materials, get the event item, because that quest is disappearing actually tomorrow, if not tonight. So I did the farming needed. I will grill a meal. I'll make a custom meal. I'll go for... What do I want to go for? If I'm gonna go fight, I'm gonna go for attack. And then what do I have a lot of? I have a lot of drool shrooms, a lot of mud shrimps, a lot of fluffy eggs. I'm gonna go for an egg. Meat, egg, and honey. I have a ton of honey. Let's cook that. The other thing that I did between the streams is I looked up, because remember I had a fishing quest asking me to get a gravid bowfin, so I looked it up and decided to catch it off stream, because as much as fishing can be cool and relaxing, I was not sure how long it would take to get one. It's a very rare fish that only appears during the season of plenty. In the maps that it appears on. It appears on all the maps, I believe, but only during the season of plenty. And mostly in the morning. In-game, not morning in real life, but like the in-game morning. So yeah, it took me a few hours to get it. Maybe I'm just not lucky, but I'm glad I did not do it on stream. But I will start with this quest, so that's why I'm here. I will just report this quest, and then I'll go fight the Gypseros in the Windward Plains, hoping that there is actually one, because there might not be. And then if there isn't, I'll figure out what I do, but I'll continue the story after that. So let's talk to Kanya.
The intrepid angler returns, and with a fish to offer up in tribute. How very gracious. But I tease. I would never dream of pilfering the fruits of a fisher fellow's labors. That fish is yours to enjoy as you will.
Can you give me lures?
It's an ingredient almost tailor-made for camp grilling. You're hungry, aren't you? There are other fine cooking fish as well. Drop a line next time you crave culinary adventure.
Give me lures, please. I swear if that's a gravid bowfin... No, I think it's a virid one, not a gravid one. And more quests.
Greetings, fisher fellow. You're beginning to look the proper angler these days. Perhaps it's time I challenged you to catch something bigger.
I think that's the quest I was waiting for.
Such as?
I speak, of course, of a whopper! The catch of every angler's dreams!
Big fish.
It's huge. But that's the catch. They aren't easy to land, my friend. So let me give you the right lures for the job. Past that, you'll just have to converse with nature.
Fair enough. I'll report back once I've caught one.
Let's report back once we're done.
Is it any big fish? Oh, no, it's specifically a whopper, which... I'm not sure I see it well. But I will need to use different tactics to reel it in. Catching a whopper is the ultimate battle. Controlled drag. Oh, maybe by a whopper they mean actually any big fish. Fishing line, once a fish gets tired and slows down. So I already watched a fishing tutorial because I was trying to catch a big fish before, and what basically the fishing tutorial said is you want to wait for this quest to have the big lures. That will make it easier, and then explain how you're supposed to do. So you don't want to reel it in all the time. You want to kind of let the fish tire itself out, and when it leaps, you want to move the stick in the direction of the jump, which I'm assuming is up, and restrain the fish, basically. And the fish will become easier to catch. So obviously they're not easy to catch. We'll try to do it since I have the side quest here. I'll try to do it, but yeah, that might be a thing that I say, you know what, I'll wait to do it between the streams if I try a few times and I just can't. For now, are there... No Gypceros. Alright, so what I'll do instead is I'll show you a little something that I found while I was in between streams, kind of exploring a little bit. Let me make sure that I am not muted. I am not muted, my microphone is working, and this recording has been started. I am very paranoid. Yes, thank you. And now I need to go... here? To the Woodwood hideout. So, yeah. I'll just pin it. And we'll go.
I'll ride with you.
Of course, Maya, you do whatever you want. I've been catching a lot of endemic life as well. Don't know exactly what new things I caught that you would not be aware of. And I've been crafting a lot of weapons. I crafted all the charge blades I could, all of the sword and shields that I could, all of the long swords I could. Now currently working on the bow guns. Because I do intend on crafting every weapon, if that's the only thing I can do between the streams. That gives me a reason to play the game. And you know me, I like farming. I like just booting up a game and going at monsters and killing them, not really needing much of a reason to, just doing it for the fun of it.
Looks the same as always to me.
Now, where is... I think it's here? Yeah, it's here. So, up here... Oh, was that an event? Was it an event, or are they... They're not here. Okay, they're not always here. So, at some point, there were a lot of Woodwoods around here, having a party. And you know how in Monster Hunter Rise, you can give monster parts and mushrooms and meats and fish to the cook, and the cook will turn it into rations and other ingredients like oils and drugs and stuff like that. So that was the equivalent of that. I could give stuff to the Woodwoods and they will just grill it and shove it back to me, and that's what it is, rations and other things like drugs and stuff. So that was here. Now, while I'm waiting for Gypceroses to appear over here, which might take a moment, let's go try to catch that fish. which will most likely be around here, so... So, Featherbeak, take me there. Hopefully, by a whopper, they just mean a big fish and not a specific big fish called the whopper. Because I know there's the octopus, there's the spearfin tuna, there's another big fish that I don't know the name of, which might be the whopper. I'd like to go for that one. But yeah, I've seen quite a few big fish here. It's... what time is it now? It is night, so it's gonna be the octopus. If it's even there. I think that's it there. So let's equip the fishing rod. Now, I got the tough joint. I think that's what I'm looking for.
Key to
And
fishing is patience.
put it in. Wait for the octopus to come back. I know the key to fishing is patience, and I'm not very patient right now. Like, I think that's the bait that I'm supposed to use. A lure shaped like a cephalos, good for catching large, swift fish like gastronome tuna. A lure shaped like a star duster, good for catching fish that like dark or muddy places like the gajao. Oh, the gajao, that's the other fish that I saw. That's the normal one, that's the emerald jitterbait, that's the lure we got before. Let me see if maybe they like the duster rig a bit more. If I can find them again. I think during the day is when the guest, like the... Oh, is that a big fish? That looks like a gastronome tuna or something like that. Which I believe is the tough joint. So let's go for it. My line is not going far enough.
Water is safe to drink, but
Like, I need it to go further. That's as far as it can go? Really? Let's wait for the fish to turn around. Oh, that's a gajao, though. If it's a gajao, I think it likes the other bait better. Yeah. Oh, but the tuna probably likes... Not the tuna, the spearfin probably like the other one better. It's hard to know which lure I should go for. They're also very far from the shore and they don't seem that much interested. Oh! That's a small fish. That's a sushi fish. They will eat pretty much any bait. Okay, that's a tuna. I need tunas actually. So let me see if I can get the tuna. The spearfin one, because that's what I need. No! It did the bait. It did the jebaited. Alright, follow the fish. Don't fight. Follow the fish and don't fight. Reel it in, but... ah, wrong direction. Okay. Wrong direction again.
Fishing's all patience.
Okay, this is difficult. That's a sushi fish again. No, it's not. I feel like the game is bugged out right now. Or maybe I'm slowly bringing it back. Like whenever it's calming down. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say if I'm actually bringing it back or not. I feel like the game might be bugged. Because I feel like it's a small fish, but it's currently reacting like a big fish. Is that what's happening? Is it getting closer or not? I don't feel like it is. Like, I know I'm not supposed to have the little animation go on where he stumbles. Oh! I see. I just understood. Okay. I have to alternate on the joystick, like the up and down direction as well as reading it. And that's a great trevally, which is one of the big fish. Not the one I need, but it's one of them. I might try the tuna again, like the spearfin, just because I need it for one of the weapons I'm crafting. But if I don't get it... Is that the spearfin? I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. If I don't get it, and that... I look at the map and the Gypceros is there, I'll just drop it. Come on! Yummy, yummy bait! I know you want it. It's yummy! Alright. I think I successfully fought it. It is very jumpy. Alright, I'm bringing it in. Oh, it was jumping. It was jumping to the side. Okay, it's hard to see where exactly it's going when it's jumping. Come on, please tire out. Oh, come on, it was right there. Well, I got close, but it's really difficult because it kept going back and forth, and when they're jumping, it's not clear which direction they're going in, and I might be reacting too fast. I think I need to give myself half a second to analyze, okay, where is it going, and then do the command, like do the reaction. Still no Gypsyros. Okay, well. Is there any other spearfin tuna? Not that I can see. I have a bit of difficulty to see in these waters, which is okay. But I wish I had an option. Maybe there is an option to make it easier to see. I don't know actually. But I just so that's a gajao. That's the fish I forgot the name of. Which is funny because it's like the basic fish in Rise, which is the game I've played the most, and I do remember needing gajao parts for weapons and hunting these fish specifically. I don't see any other spearfin tuna, but I might be blind, and that's okay. Let's go back to base camp on foot so that it takes more time, and that a Gypsyros might appear. I think for this video, and so for the first part of the stream, I think I'm gonna try and get that Gypsyros,
Target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
which I definitely should have prepared by opening up the game and letting it run until a Gypsyros was there and then leaving, so that whenever we'd start there would be one for me to hunt. I did not think ahead more than that because I mean, I was working today. I could just let the game run and watch every now and then while I was at work. That's not really possible. Like, I could have after work and before the stream, but I didn't think about it. But you know me, I'm the brightest one out there. Even though I literally glow in the dark. But that's beside the point. Hey Rathian, we also saw Rathalos. There's a lot of cool monsters here. Rathalos is not that much different than Guardian Rathalos. It's just more aggressive. Like, a lot more aggressive. Doshaguma is also just more aggressive in its in its high rank version. Maybe if the Gypsyros is not there, maybe I'll show you some of the other monsters.
Let's take a quick break.
While waiting for the Gypsyros to show up.
Welcome back, dear fisher fellow! And what a glorious whopper you have in tow! Huzzah! Surely you feel it. How much you've improved as an angler and, dare I say, a hunter as well?
Maybe a little, sure.
Oh, to be certain. I could not be prouder of my fellow fisher fellows fishing, eh, my good fellow?
Stop saying fellow.
But surely you're not satisfied. Not with so many untold whoppers yet waiting to be hooked.
There's only one that I need.
Time for a quick break.
For sure.
Do you have another quest for me? Maybe. No. Is the Gypsyros there? No. Yes, there is one. Okay. So, never mind. We're hunting that Gypsyros. And I'll show you what that monster is and what it does, and I'll try to reenact the experience of hunting a Gypsy Rose. I'll go with my current set because that's what I had. I have my food buff and everything, so I'll just go over here, select the Gypsy Rose, and begin a field survey. You know what? I'll use a lucky voucher. I've got 4 of
Commencing
them.
quest now. Are you
And now the
there?
quest has begun, and I'll just go at the Gypsy Rose and bash it a bunch.
They've issued a
Basically. So that's the thing that makes the flash. The click click and then boom, and you get stun. The monster I thought it was at first, I looked it up. It's in world, it's the Tsitsiyaku, which is like a sort of Kuluyaku, but like blue with a big thing on its head that makes a big flash. Same kind of principle, not the same monster at all. But yes, Gypsy Rose. Here it is. Nope, you're not doing that. And now I've got Savage Eyes, but I don't have any files, so I'm gonna quickly just get files. And then I'll go back to Big Boom Axe. I believe the only breakable part is the face, but I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm just gonna whack at it. Damn, I love my armor. It's so good. It's pretty. I like how much the white is vivid. You know, everything is so dusty and gray and toned down that this perfect white feels like a very vibrant color, and I love that. It just pops out. And that's one of the reasons that I like this white so much on this armor. And also the fact that, I don't know, the kind of purpley reminds of Maya's old color, like my old Persona's color, the purpley bits. And it looks slightly kind of tiger stripey, so I feel like it just fits me. And also Chinese warrior is one of my favorite aesthetics. I know I'm dying. Don't worry about me. I'm fixing it. I rolled way too early. I forgot the amount of ticks before it does that. The one benefit of breaking the face is that it can't do that anymore. But like, you can perfect dodge roll it. What is stupid is that facing away from it does not actually prevent it from hitting you, from stunning you, and also being behind the monster, like in the monster's shadow, does not prevent you from being flashed either. So those are two small things that you think it would make sense to protect you, but it doesn't. 3, 4, I was in the middle of a swing. Oh, I don't have my weapon out. Let me get this, thank you. Oh, one break on the head. We need the second break though to prevent it from doing the boomy thing, like the flash. Perfect dodge. Which is easier because I have the max evade window, which is the reason I like it so much. You can evade so many things with evade window, like the flash, the wars, if you time it well. It's so good. So you can see this monster is a little bit of a pushover. It's like I hate this attack because his poison shots will track you even if you're behind him. They'll actually go backwards and hit you. It's crazy and it doesn't make sense. So I don't like that attack specifically for this. He also looks like he's got a dick. I'm sorry, but I did not realize he was doing that. But that looks like a... I know it's supposed to be sort of a tail? Maybe? No, he's got a tail too, but like, I don't know. Like a coccyx or something? It just looks like... yeah. Okay, the monster is going to another area, so let's go after it. I should probably sharpen. And then I'll slowly follow. Maybe grab these bones. Since they're right there. Oh, okay. I jumped right into it. Oh! He only did it 3 times this time. But also it didn't get me? It didn't flash properly, I think. Is it because his face is broken? Maybe.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Hopefully I don't kill it too fast so you get to see what happens to me. If I kill it too fast, you won't see it.
Be careful. It looks angry.
Oh, there it is. Hey, look, it's dead. I can look. It's so dead. I can even carve it. Why is the quest not done though? I mean, the quest should be finished. It's dead, right? What's going on? Holy shit! It wasn't dead. So yeah, that's the cool thing it does. I legit thought it was a bug of the game, like that I killed the monster and that it came back up. Like the game didn't register correctly that the monster was dead. And I wrote to my boyfriend and said, "Hey, look, I have this crazy thing happen in Wilds." First thing that my boyfriend said is, "Was that Dipteros by any chance?" Oh, yeah. And yeah, he told me, yeah, no, it's not a bug, it's normal. They just fake to die. But like, they fake to die to the point that you can actually carve them, which is crazy, because I got 3 carves from it. And I'll get 3 more carves by actually killing it for real. So 6 carves. Which is kind of crazy. So yeah, that's the thing. I was not able to recreate the experience well, I'm so sorry. I'm so used to it now after killing it a few times. But yeah, I was so confused. I was like, oh, hey, I killed it. And then I started carving it. And then I realized, wait, the quest is not over. Why? And then it just got back. I love how some monsters have so many like unique and cool ideas in the Monster Hunter franchise. Why is it always the ugly monsters though? Because the other monster that has a very cool and unique mechanic is the Kezu, which I have not encountered in this game yet, or might be. I don't know. I know Gypsaros is in other games, and it does that fake death in every other game. It's just never been in a game I've played. I don't think it was in World, and I don't think it was in Rise. It is my first time I was fighting it. But Kezu is a blind monster. It literally has no eyes. It cannot see. And you know how there's a whole thing about monsters spotting you? Like, and they have the eye on the map that says they spot you and all of that? Kizu never spots you. You never have the indicator that Kizu has spotted you because Kizu is blind and therefore cannot see you, so he cannot spot you. I don't know, it's so cool. I like when they have unique, quirky mechanics like that. Let's go back to Kunafa so that we can hand in this quest. And I don't know, let's go on Sacred's back. On Featherbeak.
I'll go on ahead then.
Let's enjoy the wilds a bit. You know, these dusty plains of sand
Looks like
and canyons and bones. And more sands. And also more bones.
Wow, what a view!
And I guess one more sands, just because so many damn sand. But we're here. Still very sandy, but it's a village at least. Where is Zato? Zato is over there. You can unpin this, please. Thank you. Zato, I fought your
We should ask
thing.
around if we have time. Our investigation confirmed that it was a monster we call Gypceros disrupting your miners' work. You mentioned stolen ore. These monsters often collect shiny objects for their nests.
I see. It seems that is a trait we share in common with these monsters.
We like the shinies.
That, and the fact that they only show up in the area during the fallow.
With so much in common, I begin to feel a strange sort of kinship.
Well, I killed it, I'm sorry.
But tell me, is there some way to coexist in peace with these monsters?
The first thing would be not to attract their attention. Be careful of noise and shiny metal. They aren't hostile to us by nature. They should make decent neighbors unless actively provoked.
Understood. This marks another valuable lesson we have learned from you. I will inform our masons.
Man, I love
Thank
my
you.
armor. I'm sorry,
Come
it's just so
back
pretty.
anytime. The people of this village will gladly assist where we are able.
And they have my thanks in advance. If anything else comes up,
Wait, am
just
I
let me know.
unlocking a new functionality? Ooh! I got cheese! And ore. And my hunter rank is still stuck at 15. No new functionality, no new quests? New functionality! You've done so much for the village. I've been thinking, what if we went and gathered up the sorts of things you need and gave them to you? If you come to talk to me, I can give you everything we've found. It would mean a lot to us. Steal everything from us, please. Okay, jeez. Anything I can help you out with?
Care for anything specific?
Okay, herb, honey, thunderbug capacitor, blue mushroom, sleep herb, fire herb. It's not the first place that I see that actually. Yeah, see, I have in Sabar. I have well, not in Sabar. I have Sabar in Azuz that also has this little thing. Unfortunately, none of these things are of particular interest to me to the point of wanting to specifically ask for those. So I'll just leave it as any, and I'll just collect anything you get. I would love ores. If you could collect more ores, I would actually be very happy with that, but it doesn't seem to be on your list, so
Take care.
never mind. Sorry for the bother. An outbreak of great thunderbugs? Okay, sure, whatever you want. Are they on the map? No, they're not. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna tell me normal thunderbugs, and I have to get to them to see that they're great. That's a flash bug, not a thunderbug. Like, that's a normal thunderbug, normal thunderbug, normal thunderbug. I don't think it will tell me if it's a great one. But there is quite a lot, so it kind of is an outbreak. That's a flash. Thunder. Thunder. I just want to look quickly. If it really tells me, hey, that's a great Thunder, I'll probably go for it. Normal ones. Alright. I checked. So now I have no more... I have no more side quests. Monster Field. Oh yeah, Aquatic Life, because I caught a great Trebly. I'll catch the other great catches off stream. I'm not gonna... Unless I run out of stuff to do today and that I have a lot of time and nothing else to do, like, sure, I'll do a bit of fishing. But otherwise, I'll do it off stream. Just catch a few fish. Just to complete the Fishyclopedia. Sorry. Let's just... I have talked with them, yeah. Let's just go to Suja and actually continue maybe the story. I say maybe because I see the time and it's gonna be time for the break soon. And I don't want to start a whole lot of cutscenes actually, so let's look around a little bit, talk to some people like Nada. Do you have words, Nada? You have...
Told me to tell you
Oh
they
yeah,
said
the
hello.
festival share gives me ores.
I can help you source
True.
materials.
Yeah, they also don't give. See, they also don't give much. That's fine.
Would you like to
And
trade
item
something?
trade. Can I trade anything? I don't think so, because I've been trading so much. I can trade drifting sea pods for mud shrimps. I love having shrimps. Cool. Those changes regularly, so like you have to look every now and then to see if there's anything interesting. Like for now, Rove would give me Blanco pelts, which I need apparently, but I don't have any chalice weed. Vespoid wings not needed, and Mandragora airy eggs, but I need large golden scale. Sorry, large golden scale vase, and I don't know where to find that.
Okay, bye.
Cool. So that's that.
Well,
I can maybe show you the armors of the new monsters, what they look like. So you've seen all of the armors of the low rank monsters, I believe, that I showed all of them.
Catch your eye?
So if I go to high rank, the new monsters are... Is there any down here? I don't think so. Well, there's the Vespoid armor, which I don't think you've seen. So the Hope, you've seen it. I can still show it again. So that's with my white and blue scheme. It will apply to it, so it looks a bit different. Leather. Chainmail. Bone. There's the alloy one, which might be new. And then there's just like some little parts here and there, which I never really look at. A Vespoid. You'll notice that there's an alpha and a beta as well. The alpha always gives more skills, but the beta has more slots for decoration, so you can kind of tune the skills a little bit more. I currently went for the beta armor for the one I have, because it still gave me maximum... No, it didn't give me maximum evade window, but I added a jewel to have maximum evade window. But it gave me like 4 evade windows out of 5, and the rest I didn't care as much, so I kind of tuned it to my preferences. There's also... So the Young Cooked Coup, which you maybe didn't see, which looks like this. Shadacabra, you've seen it already. Kimatrice. Zalabarina. That doesn't look too bad, but doesn't look super good either. I would change the colors if I went with that armor. The Conga. The Rompopolo. Here's the Gypseros. It looks... almost looks like the... a little bit inspired from... No. No, it doesn't actually. Never mind. I could see it being inspired of Hollow Knight in general, like a bug little thing. I don't know. Gypseros. The Nursilla, which you had seen before, which looks like a Gundam or something like that. Balahara. The Hirabami, which is the outfit I have. I don't have the hair, like the headpiece, because I like having my natural hair. You see I have the beta one. Rathian, which you might not have seen, which is... It looks like basic Dark Souls armor. Doshaguma. Ajarakan. Very... I don't know. It feels very like Wukong and like the gods of that thing that all have the little flowy things behind them. Rathalos. Gravios. The Blank... Oh, I did not actually look at the Blango. The Blango also have a very... More, I'd say, maybe more Japanese than Chinese for this one. I don't know. It makes me think of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Actually, I don't know. I feel like it. The master, is it Ishin or something like that? That has a mask. For some reason, it kind of reminds me of that character a little bit. Very... There's even some faux tail, very Wukong-esque as well. Which does not surprise me necessarily that they have some armors looking a bit like that, with Black Myth Wukong having been such a good game. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried, like if they just decided to have a little something that reminds of that, maybe. Although it was a very controversial game, so I don't know. Mostly because of the way the team acted. But anyway, the commission outfit, which the little trader, the ship that goes to trade with the west, the east, I don't remember, the west, and that brings back stuff, might bring you commission tickets. And you can get this armor, which I have not played Monster Hunter 4, but I would not be surprised if that's the basic armor of Monster Hunter 4. It looks like it's a starting armor of a Monster Hunter game. I don't think it's the starting armor of World. And it's definitely not the starting armor of Rise. So if you told me that's Monster Hunter 4's armor, considering that there's already a character that comes from that game that is in this game, I'd believe it. I also unlocked the part of the sealed armor, which is the armor that the sealed people are wearing. I'm missing some parts of it though. The Nuhudra, which you had seen. And that's the special hat that the event gives you. And now that I have shown you all of these cool armors,
Nowhere to find me.
it is time for a break. So, little reminder for Twitch, I run a more or less 3-minute ad break every hour or so. Because that prevents the pre-rolls. So when people tune in on the stream, they don't have to watch ads before they can watch the actual stream. So it will take a few minutes. Get up, stretch your legs, get something to drink. As for YouTube, it will last a few seconds because I'll hit the pause recording, which I didn't last time because I was in the game and I would have needed to alt-tab out of it to pause before talking with my brother, which was not quite an option because I got the phone shoved in my face and being told, hey, you got to pick it up. So, anyway, few seconds for YouTube, few minutes for Twitch. I'll be back soon. Enjoy the music. And we are back. Welcome back to YouTube as well, and welcome back to Twitch. I was just saying to Twitch that I forgot to mute myself during the break, and they might have heard French being talked in the background, which would be me and my family, talking about the whole moving the restaurant plans that I mentioned. Which, of course, had to happen today, right? Anyway, let's let me get back to my game. I unmuted, I unpaused the recording, I stopped Spotify. We're good. So, I have about, what, half an hour before the episode ends for YouTube. I'll start the story stuff. So yeah, cliffhanger for you, YouTube. You'll have to wait 2 days before you get the end of it, depending on how long it is.
Thank you for coming.
Did you want to see us about
But like,
something
there's nothing
in
else
this
I can
area,
do
sir?
right now.
A matter surfaced during my talks with the Ulharken. I've gathered the others as well. Wait here a moment.
Fabius, that's his name.
The wounded hollow, sir?
Yes. It seems that is their name for a place not far from here.
Indeed, it is a place that beckons to monsters, and people sought to keep them at bay long ago. But effort does not always bear fruit. After the city fell, the Hollow was overrun by monsters, and now it faces change once more.
Baby Arkveld grew up.
I take it that's the reason you've called us.
There's been a surge in the monsters visiting the Hollow as of late, though we don't yet know why.
Okay, so is it like the world map that had...
Also, I have been informed that there is a site nearby of special significance to your people.
I'll wait after the cutscene.
Correct. For us, it is a place of prayer.
A place, then, that you would no doubt want preserved. Considering the likely effects of these changes.
You are curious. Go, observe it as you will. You are not ones to treat life with disregard, nor to take it needlessly.
You have my thanks, and my word that we will proceed with all due reverence, madam. Avis Unit, you're to survey the Hollow. We will conduct a separate investigation into the surrounding area. Speak to me again once you have made the necessary preparations.
Sure. I just need to talk to chat a bit, and to YouTube. So yeah, obviously, if that game does like the other Monster Hunter games did before, Arkveld and Zoshia are not the real threat to this world. Like, they were a threat, don't... Like, yes, they had to be taken down, but there's an even bigger threat waiting at some point behind. And we still have not seen it, and I'm curious, I want to know what it is. Which usually waits until you're a little further into I rank before they unveil it. Or they might tease it a bit before, but they truly give you the info later. So I'm not too worried about that. We already have 5 different zones, and I see there's enough space for another one, which is probably where the Holo is gonna be, unless maybe the Holo will be like up here so that they can keep the little pointy star down there. I don't know. But is that just gonna be another zone like the first 4? Or is it gonna be a little bit like Monster Hunter World? Some kind of amalgam zone where all of the different ecosystems exist at once, and that all of the monsters can visit, and not just limited. I guess with the way that wilds work, it wouldn't be that interesting, because you can already do that by going between the different zones. Like, these 3 zones are connected, and you can just go from one to the other very easily, and it already has that feeling. So I don't know. Is that did they just literally hide a whole zone until high rank? That is that is actually possible. They might have. Preparations, very quickly, I'm gonna pop in the tent. I'm gonna say, hey, please reset my items. Also, you can see I have my Chada Strong Arm, which I will bring with me, with Enhancer Jewels, which give me Power Prolonger. So whenever I get into the Savage Axe mode, it lasts longer. I have the Ajara Saber, because it's Blast Element, and Blast Element is always good. Which is also a sword and shield, with the Grinder Jewel, which gives me speed sharpening, which I was hoping would also affect my other weapon, but no, it's only for the weapon you have socketed the gem in. And also blast for more blast damage. I still have the shockproof. I won't be taking it out because whenever I'm gonna be playing with friends, I want to have it. And the Ranger Jewel, which makes fishing easier, which is crazy because I still failed fishing the big fish, the spearfin. I have the Evasion Jewel, which gives me 1 evade window, bringing me to level 5 total. You can say I'm at 5 because my armor only gives 4 in its current state. I have the Adaptability Jewels. What these jewels do is basically, if you have both, so if you have 2 levels of adaptability, it negates terrain, like environmental damage. So I don't need to care about the cold or the heat anymore, I'm just immune to it, which very convenient. I also have a 2 Physique Jewel, which makes it so when I dodge roll, it takes less stamina. Since I have a very big dodge roller, having this around is good. Actually, I might even replace my Ranger Jewel by another Physique Jewel, so I have the level... So I have like 3 levels of Constitution, and I can dodge roll more. And I'll re-equip the Ranger Jewel when I go deal with fish. And I have the Hungerless Charm level 3, so it gives me 3 levels of hunger resistance, meaning I do not go hungry on quests, and I do not lose any maximum stamina ever, which again, having more stamina is very important to me, and that's just a little convenience of not having to eat. So I'm all good on that side. I still have 24 minutes of food buff, which is good, and I don't have anything else to do, so let's go. I could always like pop in here, see if I have something new actually, because I haven't looked at it ever since I looked at it with you guys, but no, it's just the mystery orbs again, so I'm just gonna wait. Because they said that later I'd have access to better stuff. Or maybe they meant still is the mystery, but they will give me better jewels depending on which one I have unlocked. Maybe, who knows. For now, fabulous. Time to go explore the
go
Olo.
and investigate this wounded hollow. Make certain you are prepared.
I am prepared. I'm stretching out. I'm having a drink. Refreshing. I hope you have a drink as well. Very important. Yeah, listen
Very
out.
good. I wish you safe travels then. And stay on your guard.
And stay hydrated too.
So, this is the Wounded Hollow. Yes, these look like defensive structures.
I'm sorry, that looks like... That has a very similar look. Like, it's not it, but it has a very similar look to where you fight the Zora Magdaros in World. Yeah, I don't need a makeshift camp. I can go... I cannot open the map. I am not allowed to check the map. That's crazy. I know it wants me to go down, and just because of that,
There,
I want...
under Scylla. But hold on a second. Something about it seems...
Look at how it's moving. And what's that it's covered in?
Yes, it matches the symptoms of the frenzy virus. And if that's true, we can't ignore it. Designating the target as a threat in need of immediate intervention. Hunt authorized.
Frenzy virus? Wait, is it like the arena? I see there's a gate that you can raise. That looks like it's the arena from the other games. It also like it looks like it might be a variant. Like it's not quite a nurse like the normal Nursillahs. It speaks of frenzy, but it might be what a variant of the Nursilla. Like if you're new to Monster Hunter, that's the thing that has not been brushed again, not been brushed in this game yet. But monsters have variants, which is a different version of that monster that looks different, also acts a bit different, has different moves, sometimes is of a different element. For example, a monster that is usually a fire element might turn into a dragon element as its variant. That wasn't a perfect guard, I guess. Because I didn't get the Savage Axe. I tried to block that. I shouldn't have. Sorry. I'm trying to get my Savage Axe. Okay, I'll try to get it differently then.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Yeah, so variants. Monsters have a variant that might be a different element, they might have different attacks, different moves, different look, and they're usually stronger, of course, and you encounter them in high rank, so it's a better version of a monster you already know. One of the examples of that is the famous Azure Rathalos, which is a blue Rathalos. Instead of being red. White will roll into that, literally. And so we have not been introduced to any variants yet in this game. I want to... Oh, that's it, Savage Axe. I wanted to do the wound on... Because monsters have some monsters have weak points, and like the choppers of the Nursilla, when she gets them out and then chops at you, that's a weak point, so it's kind of like a wound. You can use it to do a focus strike, and it will act as a wound, meaning I would have gotten my Savage Axe mode. But it's okay because I got the focus off. Also works. So this might be the first variant of a monster that we encounter, which would be a frenzied Nursilla, I guess. I have unfortunately not played the game in which the Nursilla is, so I don't know if that's a known variant, because variants usually are the same. They sometimes create new variants for a game, but most of the time they don't. That was short. That monster was not a full health monster.
Professor Fabius needs to know about this as soon as possible.
Is that what it is? Is the Hollow like a place where the monsters are a little less strong? And that you can hunt them a bit more easily and get parts from them, but like you don't have quest rewards for them as a balancing thing? I know they won't let me, but I want to try and go in there. No. It literally just looks like the arena of any other Monster Hunter. So, Monster Hunter usually has an arena, which is a place where you can either do some special events or some certain quests or fight some monsters that... They imply it's the monsters you have captured, right? And yeah, the arena usually has a gate that can raise in the middle, and sometimes also have weapons that can be used, or that can be used to deal a bunch of damage to a monster. So I did not even think about the fact this game didn't have any arena yet. But we'll see, it might not be that. It might be completely different.
I see. And now the frenzy of all things.
Do you believe the frenzy virus is here in the Eastland, sir?
Most likely. And I speak from experience when I say the risks of allowing it to go unchecked are unfathomable.
To your point, sir, our survey of the valley found multiple species of monsters traveling the area.
And any one of them could be the next to wind up infected like our Nursilla.
The frenzy virus is among your core areas of study, Professor.
I
What
really
countermeasures
hope
do you
my
suggest?
microphone does not pick up all the noises
A
around.
guild
It's
oversight
annoying.
operation here in the Hollow. With the permission of you and the people of Suja, of course. We would not presume otherwise.
Do as you will. Since the events at the Torch, some have begun to pine for our prayer site. It would put my heart at ease to know that you are minding their safety. Though, in this time of long-awaited calm, these new rumblings ring loud. It may not prove easy.
We will heed the warning well. For the time being, I will entrust this matter to my men.
I'm honored, sir. But does that mean you'll be headed elsewhere?
Yes, to tend to our other worry. I will return to the Academy to prepare a response to the virus. That begins with a thorough sample analysis. We need to confirm what it is we're dealing with.
Understood, sir. We'll make a point of checking back here periodically as well.
Please do. Likewise, I will return as soon as I have results to share.
Give me some kind of dialogue so I can have a break in chat. So, yeah, I'm sorry if you can hear the sound. The thing is, somebody is doing laundry, and the laundry is in the room beside the one I'm in, and since we had a huge water leak, we had to open up the bottom of the walls, and there's no more isolation, like muffling the sounds, and I'm worried my microphone might pick it up.
Let's go and meet with Olivia.
Let's go and meet Olivia? Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, so I have not played Monster Hunter 4 or Monster Hunter Generations. Now, I've already called back to Monster Hunter 4, I've been told that much. Like, some of the... well, Gemma is from Monster Hunter 4. And they speak of that frenzy virus as if I'm supposed to know what it is. My guess is that it comes from Monster Hunter 4 as well, and if we've played Monster Hunter 4, we're kind of supposed to know what it is, but I'm sure the game will explain what it is anyway, because it can't just, like, not. But yeah, I have a few minutes left before I need to say bye to YouTube. So I might as well pick up some quests, and we're in between acts again. You can see my Hunter rank shot from 15 to 20 right away. I've done so much farming, it will probably shoot up to 20, like from 20 to the next cap when I do the next mission, which is to go talk to Olivia. But I do want to do the side quest first, so I guess that's what we'll do next time. What do you have new, Gemma? By Fabius' command, I am dedicating my all to keep watch over the sand. Cool. Should anything unusual occur, you will have my immediate report. Okay, but I don't want to talk to you. I wanted to talk to Gemma. I got another new mental for you. Ooh, I feel pretty confident about it. You tell me once you've blah blah blah, because it's auto-skipping. You've received the evasion mental. Mentals can be equipped in change equipment. Yeah, evasion mental. That's cool. So the evasion mental will make you auto dodge roll an attack, even if you're in the middle of an animation, a few times before the mental runs out of uses. Cobb.
Ah, Hunter, you've come at the perfect time. Forgive my forwardness, but might you help with the monsters newly come to Wounded Hollow?
Sure. I can do that for the rest of the
There are no prior
episode.
reports of the species there. The people of Suja are also worried for travelers' safety.
No prior reports of the species there, so
Sadly,
new
I am
monsters.
unable to leave my post here.
Or
I
new
would be
monsters
very
to this
grateful
region
if
at
you
least.
looked into it.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Like he said.
Thank you very much. Luckily, there have been no reports of harm or ill effects on the area as yet. I'm certain you will bring a swift resolution to the matter and ensure that stays the case.
Sure, most likely.
Understood. Thanks.
Oh, that reminds me. Have you been informed that Miss Gemma has completed repairs on the fence?
So that's the big wall.
When facing multiple monsters, it can be used to divide and conquer, or to trap them all in one spot.
Yeah, so arena tactics.
However you choose to make use of it, I'm certain you'll find
They
it
love to
most
throw
helpful
multiple
tool.
monsters at you in the arenas in the other games and then be like,
I'll be
hey,
sure
you
to
have a
keep that
fence
in
you can
mind.
just raise to
Thanks
split
for
them
the
apart
tip.
if you want. I used to do multiplayer
course.
quests and it's
Then
very
I shall leave
useful
you
to
to
just
it.
split
Take
the
care,
group in
and
two
good
and
hunting.
focus each on one monster.
Let's report back once we're done.
Yeah, we will. But you also wanted to talk to me, little buddy. What is it?
Hey, you got a moment?
Uh-huh.
Sure. Do you need more
Oh, I guess you
materials?
can see the armor that I'm
No
using on
materials
Maya.
this time. Actually, I already have a prototype put together.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
it's my best work yet. Probably. See, I still haven't had a chance to try it in combat.
We'll give it a
new
try.
quest just got added. Can we go test it out?
Of course we can, little buddy, but we need to check up on the YOLO first.
All right, sounds fun. We can head out as soon as I'm done getting ready.
Yeah, that's not the armor that Maya is actually wearing. Maya is wearing Bazario's stuff because that's what gives the most defenses. But the way layered armors work, well, you read it. You were there last time when I unlocked them. Whatever high rank armor you craft becomes a cosmetic. So I crafted the bone armor just to equip it to Maya because I feel like it looks. Poor little guy. I feel like it looks. It's the armor that looks the best for now. No headpiece, of course. That makes me think, though. I don't think I looked at the most recent. Oh, I did. I actually did. So yes, currently he's wearing that, the Bazario set. But I'm having him have the bone armor chest piece. Cool. Yeah. Any other quests that I should pick up while I'm in my pick up quests moment? Yes, in two places. I'll just go around, pick up quests. I don't want to go talk to Olivia, but I do want to go to the ruins, see if there are quests there. I'll start in the other places. So Rove wants to talk to me, so I'll go to my camp in 20. Unless Rove is not there this time. But Rove has a quest. Rove sometimes wander out and gets captured by a Nursilla, and you have to just take him down from his cocoon prison. But it seems like he's here now. Can I get off? Thank you, Fairbeak.
So this is where you've been.
Hail, Hunter. As two passengers on Fate's current, I'll not presume to say I awaited you, but well met. Know you of a beastly bird, red of hue and flame. I was given rare cause to flee on all four limbs.
The one possibility that leaps to mind is a Yankuku. They're not native to this climate, though.
Rathalos also, maybe?
This
Could be described
one
as a
seems
red
the
bird.
aberrant sort, though it's nary my place to judge after trading my forest for ruins.
Was there anything else you noticed? Anything that stuck out to you?
An ominous carriage. A bloodthirst fit to boil. The fiend nigh devoured me, pointy topper and all.
I think I understand. Probably. I suppose it'll serve as a clue at least. Probably.
Selfish though it be, I'm not yet fain to part with life and limb. Too many ruins yet await me.
In any case, it seems unlikely this is a normal monster. Do you mind leaving this to us?
What qualm might I bear the inevitable? I shall bide here in gratitude for your noble spirit.
I see. If it was a Yeon Kutpu, that raises a few different concerns. The habitat is wrong, for one, and it's not a species known for the viciousness Rove described. I think this clearly merits investigation. We need to ensure Rove and the base camp's safety. I went ahead and took the liberty of registering a new quest. Best of luck.
Man, that machine is so loud. It's not even that it's that loud, because I have my noise cancelling headset. It's like, I don't know, the vibrations are going through the noise cancelling headset, and that's what feels that loud. And I'm looking at my OBS capture every now and then, and it feels like there's a constant noise that is about the same, slightly like lower level of volume than the game. And again, I'm deeply sorry if you can hear it. I unfortunately cannot control when people decide to do laundry around here. Like, yes, I could look into getting my own place, but that's another concern that I am not yet ready to face, because of all of the stuff it brings. Anyway, let's not accept the optional quest. So Aberrant Atrocity, it's an optional quest. Okay. I'll have to do that, I guess, at some point. But Blingunga and all of that. Cool. Let's go to the Scarlet Forest, because people want to talk to me there. Is it the fish lady again? Wait, what did it say? Kanya wants to talk. So the fish lady and Plum Peach, which is one of the Woodwoods. Let's go see Kanya first, and then Plum Peach. I don't like how Plum Peach feels like, you know, a sizable butt, to keep it as family friendly as possible. Hello.
How you've grown. Your skills have plainly overtaken mine. Tell me your ways, dear fisher fellow.
What? No.
Have you heard of Eskinites? They're a shelled cephalopod found in the Scarlet Forest.
What about them?
Your lack of excitement wounds me, friend. Eskinites are a living echo of ancient life. A rarity even among their betentacled brethren.
Is it the glowy squids?
In short, they're weird little freaks and I love them. What's more, some bear a dazzling shimmer.
I mean, that's honest. I like little freaks too.
Now you want me to catch one of those.
I want it badly. I long to see a radiant Eskinite, but even more, I want to know how to catch one. I know that no aquatic life is beyond your grasp, fisher fellow. So away with you, and good luck!
Yeah, I'll do that between the streams. We'll turn it in at the beginning of next stream. A tentacle, okay. Unless for some reason I have some time at the end of this stream, then maybe I'll try. But otherwise I'll just keep it for next stream. Now let's go see Plum Peach. Plum Peach at the Woodwoods. Take me away, Featherbeak. Don't destroy the camp, please. Just jump on Featherbeak then. Why are you trailing behind like that? In the water, where it's wet. It's okay, he's just gonna teleport. Maya knows how to do magic. I hope. It's okay, I'll just wait for you at the Woodwoods. You'll catch up, right? I'm sure he'll catch up. What's around here, just for fun? Raytheons, Arathalos, and a lot of Verena. Okay. Now Featherbeak is stuck here. It's okay. Hello, Woodwoods. Hello, Plumpeach. Oh. Oh, that's what you did with the Congalala fur. I see.
You will make with the listenings. The forest has changed. Different from before. Strong, lush.
You should be happy.
The pink fur, too, grows strong and lush. Different from before. Its texture surely more silkiness. And so we make more dealings this day.
You're asking me to bring you more Congalala fur.
Your swiftly uptaking pleases me. The fluffy fur will please me more. Go!
Time to make ourselves useful.
Straight to the point, these little
Looks the same as
Woodwoods.
always to me.
I like him.
Let's go.
They're kind of little freaks when you think about it. That's not where Featherbeak is. So, deliver the vibrant pelt to... Oh, I already have it. I already hunted high-rank Congalala. Here's your fur.
You have brought the pink fur. Good. We make dealings.
Just roll in it or something.
Oh, this pink fur is truly finer than before. Most delightfying.
I can't say I noticed much difference myself, but I'm happy you like it.
We offer you welcomings.
What
Honey,
kind of welcomings?
Nut and berry and leaf. We gather the forest's bounty in great quantification.
Another gather things that I don't
What we do not need,
like
we give to you.
need or
A
anything.
sign of our deepest gratisfaction.
Oh, gratisfaction, I love this word.
Again soon.
They are so cute. Okay, who's gonna shove mushrooms and berries on my face that I don't need? Oh, Plumpeach. Plumpeach herself. And she doesn't have anything. Cool. Now let's quick. They're up there. They're up there. They, yeah, so whenever they do their little barbecue thing, they also like to just throw meat my way, so... Have your little gathering. I can show... I can show it to you guys. Have your little gathering. Shove your meat in my face. I mean, what? Oh yeah, take my honey. Ooh, Wilk Pebble.
Oh, Sophie reaching, say nothing.
Take my sleep herbs. I do not have sleep herbs.
Right.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Sassafril. Yeah, take my honey.
Good swap.
Thank you for the steaks.
Hi.
Last time they just gave me freebies. Yeah, like this one. You give me a freebie. What do you give in exchange for the herbs? It doesn't tell me. I just... Well, I guess it's gonna be... More of them? Iron ore, sure.
Good swap.
Wyvern Sprout. That seems cool. I don't know if I had that before. Wilk Jam. More Wilk Jam. And Chumber's the one you can give stuff. So yeah, cook ingredients, and then you choose. So for example, raw meat will give me 1 ration in 1 random thing. I have so many blue shrooms, why don't you? I have a lot of wet fish scales, so why don't you have one? I also have a lot of sushi fish scales. And what else do I have in big quantity? I have a bunch of tails of different monsters. Let's go for a Blangonga tail. Let's roast all of that. Roasty, roasty. Banana leafy. Now, what I'd like to do... yes, I got rations, well-done steaks, some herbal powder, some energy drinks, catalysts, immunizer. Cool. Take off.
So long.
Are there quick-to-gather sleepers around the forest? Because if there are, I might just go for it. That's normal herbs, right? Yeah. Sleep herbs are bluish. Like this? Sleep herbs. Cool. I'll go gather that and I'll come back because I want to see what they give. I should also, actually, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna say bye to YouTube. YouTube, next episode is gonna start with me coming back for this and then doing some side quests, but thank you so much for watching as I'm going towards the sleep herbs. I hope that you enjoyed it. YouTube, right? Twitch, you can stay here. But YouTube, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will have a good day, a good evening, or a good night, depending on when exactly you see this, and I'll see you in just a few days, 2 days normally, for the next episode of Monster Hunter Wilds. Alright, see you later, guys!